Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm going to talk about the Impact Coaching Guidebook tools and technique and what are those in the book. Some of the team members were asking, like, when we have such a systematic structure, why people are not following this impact framework. What I have observed, I have also write down in the book so that we can overcome them. We can consciously know that like this is what is happening and we should overcome them. So comport with the status quo. One of the fundamental problem all of us is actually we are settled down. We are happy with where people seems to content with their routine, even if they are unfulfilling. The idea of stepping out of the comfort zone into something transformative like impact does not appealing to them because it need to be some big shock is required when someone will take drastic step. Change is uncomfortable. Everybody knows that it is easiest to stay in a place that feels familiar, even if it is draining. So, and that's the biggest reason like we need to overcome. Like we are here for some cause, and it's not like whatever we are comfortable at. If we continue, like you never know like what will happen in the future. So that's why comfortness is one of the greatest major drive. Like where people would not like to transform. They are happy with whatever they are settled, whatever they are working on. Lack of emotional connection. Framework like impact can sound abstract or theoretical for many, so people start truly caring when they feel the change. But what is actually happening is the framework become deeply emotional and personal. Unless people connect with it in a new way that speak into their heart, it remains just a tool like any other. So that's why like it has to be drive from inside. Like the purpose of impact has to be really emotionally driven, and then only people will take that forward. No immediate payoff. Like every coaching tools, like we live in a world that is obsessed with the instant result. People want quick rewards, and impact with the depth and emphasis long-term growth does not offer immediate effect because changes always take a lot of time, because years of like limiting belief, if you would like to transform, it takes a lot of time. It is frustrating to watch because I have seen individual try impact for a week, maybe two, or when they do not see immediate access, they abandon it. So that's the one of the trap. Like we need to really conscious that whatever change we are aspire to, it will take time. We need to persist, and we need to be resilient on that particular thing, and we need to believe on that. Like these are proven technique. This purpose driven, inspiration driven is proven technique, and a lot of great people have already did it. So it will not really give immediate payoff. We need to be patient and we need to be consciously working on it. It's just another framework. It's not another framework. Impact framework is another framework, but it's actually proven, driven by the scientifically supported by the scientific evidence, and because it has a mindset element, it has a purpose driven. So from that aspect, like it is not like a other thing where it is not talk about the inner and emotional thing. Uh, Real game changers happen when someone, preferably a leader, embody the principle. When a leader is not living the impact framework, others do not take it seriously. So first, leader need to walk the talk. They need to personally apply this in their own context and see that like it is really helping, and then obviously people will follow it, because people are actually aspiring others to take a get step. They ignore it because they have not yet experienced the power of change in their life. So the moment you start applying it and you start seeing the transformation in your personal life, you will obviously start using such a framework. So key skill is needed really to apply this is self-awareness. That's one of the foremost thing. You need to really know where you are, what you have, and what content you are carrying. That is first and foremost. So for that, reflective thinking and self-assessment is crucial. Like what exactly you want to do, what is your core strength is important to really identify, and you need to capture those in a daily basis. It's called journaling. Ask for the feedback and identifying core values and limiting belief. It's very essential that we know what we made of, what we are here for, and the moment we consciously know that like are the great things we are carrying, then it will be much more easy for us to really transform ourselves. So self-assessment is very essential in this impact framework. Growth mindset, because in my mindset part, like it is important that identify that limiting belief. So it is important that we need to build a resilience mindset. Like whatever failure comes, failure is opportunity to learning. There are learnings you need to identify and see that and action that. So you need to really embrace the challenge, reframe failure as a learning, and adopt growth mindset through continuous learning. It is clearly identified here that this is the steps we need to do to apply that, and it will definitely yield the right result, because I have seen it is working. Historically, it has been proven that when you systematically analyze these growth mindset aspects, you will really grow. So the mindset part, the purpose alignment, purpose driven goals and strategy. You need to set your goal based on your purpose, like meaningful purpose driven goal. What is your true north star? What are you here for? What you would aspire to? What impact you would like to create to the society? That is something individually you need to identify from your upbringing, from your belongings, whatever you are. That purpose has to be really driven. And then consistent execution, that's the action, accountability and adaptability. So habit formation and constant, look at your habit, look at your limiting habit, and then eliminate those if it is blocking you. Create habit that align with your goal, track progress consistently. So this small habit daily basis is essential element in this kind of transformation journey. Collaboration and networking, it's one of the vital element which I observed. Like all great leaders or great transformer has a good network, good set of people who constantly inspire them, helping them. So you need that kind of environment. Build it, relationship building and mentorship. Engage with mentors, coaches, peers, continuous feedback, support and growth. So identify in your current establishment, do you have those elements identified, and are those driving, pushing you? And then you need to constantly check your growth and legacy, what you are creating. That is the transformation. Are you right now has created impact to the society, to the mankind, to the people, whomever you are surrounded with? And that's the transformation questions you can ask. What I can do more, what I can do different. And so regularly reflect on progress, adopt strategies, plan for lasting impact. So these are some of the actions we need to constantly take it to really take it forward. So journaling is one of the essential elements. You need to really keep daily journaling. Helps you to track thoughts, emotion, actions, fostering self-awareness. It's very important. You need to really constantly do this kind of tool-based exercise. 360-degree feedback. Ask your mentor, ask your coaches, ask your fellow colleagues what different I would like to do. And then look at your belief system, write it down, visualize what you would like to really aspire, reframe, and then learn from the failure. And set the goal, smart goal, OKR driven. All those goals is actually, these established techniques. And then habit tracking, you need to constantly track your habit which is limiting you, and then overcome those, partnering with peers and coaches who can help you to identify those limiting belief. Collaborate with the mastermind group, create a group who are similar types of people, who have a similar type of aspiration. And then build a legacy, what you would like to really create for, like when you are not there, what you will be known for, what you would like to remember for. Those are the really essential elements. So it's important that we constantly check the maturity of the impact and see that, like, how can we consciously apply and take action to really overcome some of these things. So I would request you to apply these techniques on your daily basis, and daily work on this inspiration, awareness, identification, mindset mastery shift, purpose driven goals and strategy, action and accountability check, and then a connection with your team members, and transform and scale. That is very important. So in my impact coaching guidebook, I have clearly identified all those actions someone need to be taken, or if you are coaching someone, see through that person is actually taking these things, and see that systematically, iteratively, we are becoming better, whatever we are aspiring to. So this need to be consciously worked upon. Thank you so much for listening to me. Read this book, it will definitely help you.